Welcome to Durham County Memorial Stadium here in Durham, North Carolina, where we are set to bring you South Division action in the UFA between the host team, the Carolina Flyers, and the visiting Houston Havoc. I am Mike Ball. I'm going to be on your call today, where we have a beautiful day here in Durham, North Carolina. It's a hot one out there, but the wind is calm and the conditions are ideal for some excellent ultimate Frisbee here today. As we see Ferreter hits Tucker. Tucker finds Bellondo. Bellondo airing it out to Swanson. That throw is hanging beautifully, and Swanson's defender just giving up on it there, as Bellondo is able to put it into space and Swanson dunking it on the goalpost. Flyers working it patiently here. Laviolette airs it out. He's got a streaking Ethan Bloodworth. The disc was popping up and down a little bit in the wind, but Bloodworth able to track it down. He continues it into the end zone to Fisher. The Havoc have the disc about 20 yards out. See if they can convert it, and they throw a crazy crossfield blade to Bennett, but it is right on the money. Fisher being left alone right now. Houston looking comfortable and content with him having the disc. Fairly non-threatening position, but now the Flyers find space. Great cut from Bloodworth there. He has Fisher streaking. He's throwing it to this back shoulder, and that is a buttery throw right there. You can't make it any easier for your receiver. Lewis with the disc now. Zura, powerful upline cut. He has Seidenberger going deep, and he puts it to him. Seidenberger tracking the disc, and he is able to come down with it. Jimmy Zura with the excellent throw to Sean Seidenberger. Bloodworth has Laviolette going deep. He pulled two defenders, and so Bloodworth settling for the open Mitchell. Laviolette came back under and has it now. Laviolette floating one up to Fisher. He's not exactly open. It's going to be a jump disc, but Fisher takes the much better line to it and is able to come down with it. Laviolette throwing it to that back to force that turnover, and now with just under 10 seconds left, Bennett uncorks one. It's going to come up short. Mitchell catching it. He tries to uncork one back the other direction. I think he did get it off. This is going to reach the end zone. And skying the pack is Trevor Lynch, getting big over everyone and coming down with the goal. What an incredible grab.
That was sick.
Bennett with the disc here. He's looking for someone to go deep, but instead ends up hitting Zura. Zura, though, he will wind up and he will unleash the big huck. Mitchell throws the disc to Lynch. Lynch has Laviolette going deep. He pumped it once, puts it up the second time. Laviolette finds another gear and runs underneath it to Burt. Houston has a cutter going deep, floating the flick out to space. He's tracking it down, and what a beautiful throw there from number 20. That's Zach Cotter, finding his teammate Brendan Adams in stride for the goal, and Houston to get the block, and now the Flyers going the other direction as Laviolette. Laviolette rips a flick to Fisher. Fisher is trying to track it down. Lewis takes a good line at it, is able to elevate and get the block, and does so cleanly. It is clean and high scoring for the Flyers. As you see Lewis trying to bait a foul there with the body positioning. Fisher and Laviolette going into the same space, and a bit of a dangerous bid there from Brian Downey. Creates some contact with Laviolette, but Fisher was able to come down with it, which then leaves Tolbert wide open for the under. Great recognition by Houston to see that. As you see the deep shot go up from Albin, it's floating in the end zone, and with a great read is Mark Baldoff, as he is able to go up and get the disc. His teammate trying to resuscitate and bring him back to life after that killer. Wilcox has Laviolette going deep, but a double team prevents that shot from going up. Laviolette now with the big under. Multiple of his teammates streaking deep. Laviolette airs one out to Mitchell. Mitchell hits top gear, blowing past his defender. Struggling to get it there. McSherry on the mark, and Bennett with the shimmy and then the huck. He's got Lewis streaking deep. Is Lewis going to be able to reel it in? Lewis with the huge extension. Pancake grab on the layout, reels it in. drops it off. Houston on the doorstep for the hold. As you see, stall count is rising. Zura able to wiggle free on the reset. And he's able to reward Lewis at the front cone. Finds Fisher. Flyers comfortable working on this near sideline. Doing it once again. Bloodworth, really nice setup on that deep cut. And Lynch throws it perfectly. That is how you convert. Excuse me, folks. It's been a long game for me. Mataraju with great reset defense there. Zara uncorking one to Lewis, who's in the deep space. It's him versus Wellers again. Oh, and Wellers just whiffed. It looked like Wellers had a great line at it. It does look like the Flyers are just trying to milk the clock here. They have looked off several open opportunities to score. We're under 20 seconds now. I think Laviolette might not have had a choice but to score that one. For Houston to struggle to field. They're in their own end zone now. We'll see if they even bother throwing up a final buzzer beater. Under 3, 2, 1. And that throw's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
as it falls. Little game of Mac-line going from Houston. And that's going to do it here, folks, as the final whistle sounds. Flyers comfortably win 25-16 to secure their 6th win of the season. They are at the halfway point of their regular season and have done so in undefeated fashion, taking care of business here tonight at home against Houston. It was a game that at times got a bit sloppy from both sides, but featured big plays from both teams as well and highlight moments from both sides.